Hi everyone, Katie here. Welcome back to another layout video. Today I am working with two cute little Christmas time pictures of my pup. I have also pulled out three different papers. One is from the Echo Park Christmas collection. That's the white kind of cream color with the little X's or plus signs or whatever you want to call them. And then I also have a red and a green from the Dots and Stripes foil. Obviously they are both foiled. And I decide to mount my photos on the red foil. Now I normally would hate to just use this to mount photos on, but I like it. I like the effect it gives, and I'd rather use my stuff than have it sit on the shelf, never to be used or be waiting for the perfect project that never seems to come along. So I am happy to use my paper on a layout that I will see in my albums. So I know I want to put my photos together, but not too much. I have trimmed them down quite a bit, so I want to see what is in the photos. I'm thinking that in the background, I want to take this white gesso and kind of do a little background behind where I want my photos to be, just to give it a little bit of interest, something that's a little bit different from the rest of the paper. So I'm just using a brush to apply a very thin layer of gesso on the paper, and then I'm going to do just a little bit of mixed media over top. It does dry very quickly because I did such a thin layer on it. But I like how my photos work with that, and I get out my Distress Oxide. This is in Mode Lawn, and I always like to put my silicone mat behind any project I'm doing mixed media on. It just, everything wipes off of it, nothing sticks to it, it's perfect. So I spray some water on some inked packaging just to give it a little bit of like runniness, and I can flick the color around where I want it. And then actually you couldn't really see it too well in the video, but I did spill a lot of it off to the side, which was not a big deal. But that's when I decided to kind of lay down the packaging and put more color on than I had originally intended. And I've got to be honest, where the gesso was, I really like that light kind of faded color. Where the gesso was not, where the ink really soaked into the paper, that was not my favorite. That didn't really go exactly how I wanted it to go, but you know what, sometimes that happens, and that's okay. I end up covering up most of it with other embellishments and things, and really, it worked out anyway, so I never see really a point in completely scrapping your paper or anything, especially one that's as pretty as this. You can always make it work somehow. And throughout this layout, there were a number of things that I tried and didn't really like, but I kept trying and I made it work. So now I'm using double-sided tape rather than my mounting squares on this because I didn't think the mounting squares would stick very well to the gesso. And I'm also popping up this second photo on some craft foam, again using that double-sided tape. This stuff is awesome. It literally came from the Dollar Tree, and it's archival quality, so I am super, super happy with it. It's been very easy to use. So I'm putting it on both sides of my foam, and then I will also use the double-sided tape to adhere the foam to my gessoed layout. And I'm liking what I have so far. I've made a nice little shelf out of that long kind of border sticker. And now I'm trying to think, what do I want to do in terms of embellishing my layout? I know the background is pretty, it's got a lot going on, but I definitely want to add things. I have a lot of embellishments. I like how it looks being embellished, so I need to get thinking about it. I was thinking that my title might be from one of those stickers. I have these little corner pieces that I have been trying to use. I've had them for a while, and I do like the little poinsettia. The other ones, just don't really work for me. I don't really like how the colors mix with the background. But the poinsettia does stay. I do like that. I have these Christmas rub-ons I thought about using. Again, really trying to think about the title. I have this whole Mambi sticker book, but they are all very thin, and you can kind of see colors through them. And I didn't think they'd show up very well on this paper. So I thought about, okay, let's put it on some white paper. And I do choose this chipboard green sticker. It says Merry and Bright. I like the mixture of the red and the green and the kind of creaminess of the layout. And I think if I had to do this over again, I would not fussy cut around this title sticker. And actually, spoiler alert, this title sticker doesn't even end up on the layout, but I really wanted it to be there for a while, and I work really hard on it. So I am fussy cutting around this, but it is not an easy cut to do, and I am not somebody who shies away from fussy cutting, but this was tough with the chipboard and all the little crevices, and yeah, I just would not recommend doing that. I don't think it was worth it, and it's kind of hard to tell in the video, but I think it looks really messy. I don't think it was a very good fussy cut either. So I thought maybe things would be better if I put it up on this black paper too. I wanted it to be on black paper so it would stand out on this layout rather than just kind of blend in with the creamy white background. So I put it on this black strip, and again, I just don't think it really looks right. I'm trying to make it work. I'm sticking it down, and I'm not loving it, So I try, maybe if I fussy cut around this, but give it a bigger border, maybe that would look better. Maybe I'd like it more. And while I do like how it looks more, yeah, I'm not loving it, but I keep it there for a while, and I keep trying to make it work. So I'm getting out all of these embellishments. I had just a ton of them left over from my December project, and I'm really going to do my best to make it work. And when I don't find something that I immediately like, I think, oh, well, now's a good time to do the journaling because I am stuck on my embellishments. That is definitely a characteristic of me. I will journal first to avoid my other embellishments because I'm just not sure where I want it to go. And that's okay. I don't always have a plan when I am scrapbooking. I usually, have a vague idea. I start with my photos, and I know if I want to do mixed media or not. But I don't always follow a sketch. I don't always know exactly where the layout's going from the beginning. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. I like doing things that way, and I think it works out pretty well for me. So you can see that journaling card. I was actually watching some videos on my computer, and I got a little bit distracted and completely wrote the wrong word. So there was really no going back from it, and I just got another scrap of white paper and rewrote my journaling box. I was writing about how cute my little puppy looks with, we have little hand towels for our kitchen in the back, and they look exactly like my pup. They were given to me by a coworker, and they are so cute. I just could not get over it. I had to take a picture of him with the towels. I mean, I know he absolutely loves them, of course. But really, he loved getting a million treats for sitting there nicely while I took the picture. But I thought it was cute. So I wanted to document that. And that's what I wrote there in my journaling. Now, these little corner stickers, like I have that poinsettia, it's super cool. It already has adhesive on the back. I decide, I kind of like it. And I stick it down. And I thought I was going to have my journaling box, overlap, or kind of cluster that together. But no, it didn't work. And again, that's okay. Some things I really want to happen, and it just doesn't look right. And sometimes I have things I don't really like that merry and bright title at the top, that I make sure don't happen. So I do have this sticker sheet from the Christmas collection. Now, it is pretty well used up. Almost all my paper is gone with this, and that's okay. I like using it. I'm going to use even more. So I do have that kind of tag-like sticker that I put down. I thought maybe I'd put the merry and bright on top of that. Maybe that was kind of my original thought. But then as I was thinking, it kind of like it needed to cluster more. So I get another kind of bigger sticker from that same page, and I pop the tag up on little dots. Now, not a whole lot because I know I want to fill that tag hole with a cute little brad. And if I popped it up too much, then the brad just wouldn't work out. So just a little bit to kind of separate it so it doesn't look like a bunch of stickers just slapped on top of each other. And then, as you can see, I do put that it's a sparkly red brad that I stick through that tag hole. I do use a little bit of washi tape on the back just to tape that down so that it doesn't snag in my layout or catch on something, or it's just an extra safety thing. And I have a ton of extra washi, so it's really just a win-win situation. So I'm trying to add a few more of these stickers. I like this. It's almost like a little flag, but going upside down. And it's a chipboard sticker, and I like how that nestles in. It kind of goes, small, medium, large that way, and I think it looks visually appealing. So I'm adding just a few more. This is a little flag. It says "So much joy." There was some white space there in my layout. In my journaling box, so I thought it fit nicely. And I have just so many Christmas themed Jolie's Boutique stickers, so I am getting them all out and trying to find a place for a little bit of everything. One thing that I've really liked doing, especially with having so many different Christmas supplies, is using just one or two of everything on my layout. I think it gives it a lot of interest. And there is, again, my Christmas washi. I felt like the top was a little bit bare, so I put that up there, and I think it really kind of brings the layout in together. And again, I'm just adding a few more little pieces just to add, a little something else. More is more, and I am liking how it's turning out. As I add more, I like it better. So you can see just a few more things are going to be added. I pull a few things that are not Christmassy, just these little kind of off-white pearly stickers, and just sprinkle them around. And after that, I will complete my layout. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.